Hello everyone. So my name is Pi213 and this is going to be my playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Pi2 for pi squared. Let's play that. Okay, so why the Ocarina of Time? Well, it's been my favorite video game since I was like 5 or 6. I'd always play this game after school. I'd always try to learn everything there is to learn about this game. I've recently been watching a lot of speedruns of it, and even though I know I'm not going to do a speedrun with this, it just inspired me that people are still playing it in 2013. I know it's a great game, I always have, and there's no reason to not play it. I will give you a quick heads up though, I absolutely blow with platforming, so you're probably going to see me falling off a lot, missing a lot of stupid easy things. Well yeah, that's just what's going to happen. I'm going to let this cutscene play through the rest of it now, so if you don't know what's going on, you'll have an idea. Yep, this tiny fairy is going to find a young boy in green and make him save the world. Not him, though. Remember as a kid, I used to get so dizzy at this part. Just for whatever reason. There it is. Ah! Fail. I think I got this. And made it. So this is Link's house. As you can see, the graphics are immensely awesome. And a random 3D image in the middle of a 2D world right there. Perfect. And she needs me to go see the Deku Tree. Yeah, this text is just there, talking about how, yeah, Navi needs me, blah blah, all that good stuff. And anyone who's ever played The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time knows that before we can get to the Deku Tree, we got to get a sword and a shield. Navi's gonna be my partner, and so begins the most annoying friendship in the history of video games. If you don't know why, you'll know in a little while when I'm forced to talk to her. Oh, what's up? That cute green-haired chick right there, her name is Soraya. Or Saria, or... they never really tell you what her name is. Yeah, I have a fairy. I'm gonna nickname her Edward Cullen. Yep, later. She's all over me, she just wants the D, but that's totally irrelevant. Yeah, should be some rupees in here. I need him to buy stuff. Oh look, another blonde chick. Nope, there's supposed to be one there. I'm sure of it. No? Okay. See that little blinky circle up in the top right corner right there? That's Navi, because she wants to tell me something. But we don't like your kind around here, Navi. Gonna cross this little cross space. I remember when I was a kid, like, when I got this game, I also got a guidebook because I was 6, and 6-year-olds aren't really expected to know what to do all the time, and I know I didn't. I was really lost as to where I was supposed to go. Like, I kept trying to go to the Deku Tree, but that kid Mido was just like, nope, you can't pass. He's a jerk and whatnot. I finally learned I had to come here and get the Kokiri sword. I'm just thinking to myself, I've never seen that place before. But you can borrow it for a while. One of the greatest treasures of my people, allowed to borrow it for a while. Oh, very important part of the game right here. I must equip it. Yeah. In case you are wondering why that thing just white squared. So I'm playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on an emulator on my PC. It's much easier to record this way. The quality's not going to be that affected by it. To keep it realistic though, I do use a adapter on my PC, so I can still use a N64 controller. So it's not me playing it with a keyboard and mouse. I'm not sure if you heard that, but an ambulance just passed by my house right now. I didn't kill anyone, I swear. Let's open up some stuff, because all your chests belong to us. No, that one in the top right's a heart, so it's kind of irrelevant to me. Oh, they're both hearts, okay. Need about 17 more rupees before I can buy me the shield. They make the shield cost 40 rupees, so you can't just immediately go through it. They kind of teach you that you need to look around for money. And money's kind of an important factor of this game. You getting rupees will be directly relative to how far you're allowed to advance, because quite a few times where it's necessary for you to buy stuff. Okay, and I'm still a few rupees behind. There we go. Pick up these rocks and toss them. Sweet. Let's go see what your house contains. Oh, the funniest thing to ever happen. Everyone always yells about how I almost called him Zelda, what the hell? About how Link likes to break into people's houses and just break their pots. So that's what I just did, and now I'm gonna leave. I saw that lady, I'm just like, hi, okay, bye. Just walk in there, take her stuff, and oh, hello there, lady. I get it. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. Talk to the shopkeeper who obviously has a problem. He likes to bounce up and down. And that nice little music going on in the background, I just love it. I admit I danced to it a couple times as a kid. Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. I don't need anything else. But ooh, you sure have a shield for me. Second important part of the game, equipping the shield. I know, you're probably thinking, but you already have them, he should let you in. Nah, kind of a jerk. What's up, Mido? Kind of looks like a ginger kid, but his hair is not red. Yep, I have a Deku shield. And what's that? Yep, it is the Kokiri sword. Yep. Foot tapping because he's so impatient with me. A wimp is still a wimp, huh? How did I get to be the favorite of Soraya and the Great Deku Tree? You're just jelly because this chick loves me. She all over me. She came this morning just to say hi to me. She don't even know. She don't even know I've been having these dreams. She don't know Navi came for me. She just came here. She wants to see me. She loves me. Came to my house. She visits me on the regular. Mato's just so jelly. Yep, you bet. We're back. Well, she's back and I'm just here. He looks so old. I remember as a kid I used to think he just has 2 mustaches. Look at it. It totally looks like all he has is 2 mustaches, but after a while, like, I kind of realized those are supposed to be his eyebrows, and he's old, so he has really bushy eyebrows. I do have the courage to undertake this task, yes. The most ignored line in the game. When Navi speaks, use Upsy to listen well to her words of wisdom. Anyone who's ever played this game knows that the #1 thing you don't do is press up to see what she has to say. The first time you're playing it, like, yeah, you'll do it because you don't know what's going on, but every subsequent time after that, it just wastes time. She tells you everything you can probably see and figure out. As a kid, it's very helpful, but by the time you hit, like, say, 13, you should have a pretty good idea of how to tell, say, what an enemy's weak point is, or anything like that, really. Right here. Look at this wall. The vines drawn on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it. That's true. I mean, for most people, it kind of just blends in, but like, when you really look at it, it's like, it does look like you can climb it. It really does. Got me a dungeon map. Yeah. I'm pumped. Yes, Navi. You can open... You hear that, guys? You can open a door. This is one of those games where you're allowed to open doors, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you so much for that, Navi. I don't know how I would have been able to do it without you. Oh no, Navi, tell me what I'm supposed to do. Oh, that's right. Get back here, you little punk. Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? Of course, Dobby, but I'm not going to give you a sock. Ha ha ha. I can't guarantee it'll work if the cliff is really, really high. So, basically, he told me to go jump off a cliff, but I might die. So, I don't know, is that good guy Deku Scrub or scumbag Deku Scrub? I mean, on one hand, he told me that I can survive falling off a cliff. But on the other hand, he told me that I should go jump off a cliff. I just don't know. I don't even know, man. I mean, I just don't know anymore. Oh, yeah, Fairy Slingshot. Very important item. Very good item. I love it so much. It makes the game so much easier. And I remember as a little kid, because of this alone, I've always wanted to get a slingshot. Like, just because. Like, this game made me want to get a slingshot. And as I went through my teenage years, surprisingly, just like Link, I also wanted to take up archery, which he does. Spoiler alert. To anyone who doesn't quite understand the concept of Legend of Zelda, the point of Ocarina of Time is, at a certain point in the game, you're going to acquire an item called the Ocarina of Time. With this item, you can do many things, but the most important is be able to basically travel through time and become an adult. As an adult, you are able to do much more in the game, than you can do as a kid. And since it travels forward time, there's different events taking place at different points of the game, so all the places you go to will also be different based on that. Did I mention I also wanted to learn ocarina, but that could just be because I'm a huge music geek. Yeah. Basically, traveling through time, some of the items you are allowed to use will change as well. Like, you're not going to have access to the Slingshot, but you will have access to a bow and arrow once you get it. The ocarina, though, you'll have access to, though, so that's nothing different. So, some of you may be wondering, why didn't I just go through that door? I don't have to go through there. I have what I came for. I got that compass. Well, something that I really want is... Oh, ow. That wasn't what I wanted, but the Skulltula is. What is the Skulltula? It gives me a thing called a Skulltula token. It's not the chest I care about, but using that token, I'm able to turn him into this guy in a place called Kakariko Village later on. And it'll help reverse the curse on his family, and I get some nice stuff for doing so. Now, for the part I always seem to mess up at the worst possible time. Not the killing of this guy, it's not that hard to kill these. That went better than expected. Yeah, in case you're wondering why I said that, I have this unbelievable tendency to mess that up, and oops, I thought I had my slingshot out. Surprisingly, I tend to mess up falling through the web, because if you don't hit it right in that butter zone, you're going to miss, and missing is not good. Then you'll fall, hit the ground, have to climb all the way back up there again. Yeah, I got a heart. Climb up there and grab that Skulltula token. Burn down that web. Oh, flame's gone. What's up? Ow. Yeah. As everyone knows, doing a downward slash is going to do the equivalent of a horizontal slash to it. Deku scrub. What am I gonna do? Oh, yeah. As a kid, like, I always had a hard time trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do to these things, but after a while I kind of realized, oh, maybe I'm supposed to hit the nuts back, so I used the sword, but then the shield works much, much better, so, yeah. 23 is number 1. Yes, you are a traitor, and you're probably a Michael Jordan fan. Shoot the eyeball, it closes, and a door opens. Makes perfect sense, if you ask me. I like the way that they use an eyeball for that. Navi! Nah, but I like how they do use an eyeball for that, simply because in a... Okay, I'm just not going to spoil it. For those of you who don't know Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time that well, you'll see, I'm sure you'll see why later, why I'm really glad that they use an eyeball for that. Hurry up and die. Die. Yes, Navi, I can move blocks in this game. How informative of you. There is no way I'd have figured that out without your help. pay attention to that action button. Pull you back. Oh look, a rupee, because I'm poor. Yeah, one of the things about this game is you'll need rupees for everything. Not sure if I mentioned that one already. Should I put this stick away before it's too late? Yep. Yeah, you can save the sticks by putting them away before the fire burns them out. And since it's not that the sticks are hard to get or anything, it's just I like to not use up all my items whenever possible. Something should fall from the ceiling and stuff. Yeah, so these little guys, they have eyes. Kind of a hint that you can hit them with the slingshot and it'll be kind of effective. Burn this open for no reason. Like, there's literally, I don't really think there's a reason for me to have to open that up. Die. Actually, I can't remember if this was the place, but if I come back later with the bomb bag, I should be able to blast open that wall and there'll be something behind it hidden for me. My memory absolutely sucks, so I honestly can't remember for the life of me if that was true. Yeah, I noticed the thing's a little bit laggy. I will have to admit the computer does make the thing only get 20 frames per second, but it's not going to make a huge difference on gameplay. You'll still be able to see it just fine. It'll still look like Zelda. There won't be parts where the thing extremely lags out. The emulated thing, it's not really a huge difference. Since we're getting kind of close to the boss room, I may as well do a quick explanation about what I'm going to do with this channel. This is the first video I've decided to make just because of my love of everything Zelda. I will be doing Let's Plays of other video games. I'm probably going to do Super Mario 64 Let's Plays. I hopefully want to do a Star Fox, not Starbucks. Oh my god. In addition to that, another game I really like is Kingdom Hearts. It's a little new. It's not really that old, but no, I want to do that just because I love the series so much. Yeah. So now I get to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma. Oh, Queenie, I'm so sorry. I bet you are, punk. What is that? I look so brave right now. Swag. And now I'm not. What in the world are you? It's staring right at me. With its division sign for an eye. So yeah, so that thing I said about how I'm so glad that that thing's an eyeball and not something else. Yeah, that's the reason why. See, as a kid, I mean, it didn't take me that long to figure out I had to shoot in the eye with the slingshot, but it seriously helps knowing that. Once it turns red, you can just shoot it and slash with the sword a few thousand times and hope you kill it. Got it. Ooh, pretty. I got a heart container. And look, blue light. Yeah. Oh, that pretty much wraps up the first dungeon in the game, the Great Deku Tree. And now I teleport. Oh, look at that, directly in front of him. I did it, Deku Tree. I've saved you. I did demonstrate my courage. And I did carry out your wish. I saved you, Deku Tree. Of course I want to listen. I'm just really glad we had this moment together. Tell me your secrets. Ooh, fire. Is that Satan riding on a horse? Is that Shadowmare? You named it Shadowmare, didn't you? He wants to go to the Sacred Realm. The Triforce is in the Sacred Realm, and it contains the essence of the gods, because, as you know, every game deserves a villain who really, really, really loves gods. So this little cutscene is going to tell you all about the gods. You'll notice there are 3 goddesses. Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. They are the Powerpuff Girls, as known in a popular animated series. There's Blossom, she is reddish pink. Bubbles, she is blue. And wait for it, Buttercup. As you can see, they were probably designed after the Emmys, or vice versa. Probably vice versa, since this game takes place way before modern technology. Boulders fall up in this world and hit lightning. And Din, the fire one, decides she's going to magically make Earth out of nothing. Which is pretty impressive if you ask me. Naru decides she's going to put water everywhere, and thus water equals law. And Farore over here, she's going to put grass, life, and everything to uphold the law. So in other words, if it wasn't for Bubbles, there wouldn't be any law. If it wasn't for Farore, no one would uphold the law. And if it wasn't for Din, there wouldn't really be anything there wouldn't be anything. So, in asking who's most important, I really don't know or care, because this is a Triforce. This is the coolest thing in the entire game, and the reason you play it, because it's so beautiful to look at 3 golden triangles. So, spoiler alert, this is literally what we spend our game trying to get. But Deku Tree. Oh wow, I love you so much. I promise I'll never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. I will not let him enter the sacred realm. He cast a death curse upon you and sapped your power, but oh man, have I saved you. What do you mean your end is... I saved you. What are you talking about, Deku Tree? I saved your life. No, you will not. No, you won't. No, you won't. I'm not going to grieve. You're not dying. Final hope? What? I like how I'm sitting down there like that, but come on, you're crazy, man. You're just talking crazy. You must be senile, man. Come on, I know you're not dead. See, look, you're talking just fine. Everything's perfect. Okay, you just made a gem out of thin air. You're obviously magical. I'm talking to a magic tree. I have a fairy, and weird-shaped electric sperm are flying around me. I want this thing on a necklace. Hands down, I want this thing on a necklace. The future depends on me. I entreat ye, Navi. What do you mean goodbye? Oh, it's autumn. That's what it is. The Deku Tree. And just like that, the tree was instantly petrified. Navi, it's okay. You don't have to cry. Really? Your very first reaction is, let's go! Then you say goodbye. You're a horrible friend, Navi. But there's nothing we could do for him. We did everything we could. I tried so hard to save him. What's up, Mido? What do you mean, what did I do? No, I didn't do anything. What? I didn't do anything, Mido. Are you high? What? I hate you so much. I didn't do anything, I swear. The only thing I'm gonna do is end this episode. This has been fun. I'm glad I could get to play Ocarina of Time again. I'm going to be sure to upload more videos of this soon. Continue the adventure. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Subscribe on YouTube. Pi squared 13. Pi squared 13, I should say, is how it's set on YouTube. And hope to see y'all later. Goodbye.